Salon Josephine. Client's name, Sam Greenbrier. She got a shampoo and a set, and a colour, and a perm, and a manicure. And it cost $120 fucking dollars. My god. There's some stub down there. Ooh. $3.50 adult ticket. $25 well for an Earth, Wind and Fire thing. Where's a light switch? Hello, light switch. Hello. I don't know, maybe it's back here. There's gotta be one over here. Ah, there we go. Huh. How the hell is that wired in there? See, guardian angels up above, bless this house with lots of love. Okay, now we can get through the house if we want, and we have some light to see by, which is always handy. Explain your sliding doors.
All of the sliding doors that you see in the game are actually, from a code perspective, drawers. When I made a thing that could slide along a track like that for the purpose of making drawers, Steve took it and, as designers are wont to do, used it for his own purposes and came up with sliding doors. There you go.
Okay, so that was just a little note about the skull that we saw out front, the green skull from Mexico. So she got a little gift from Lonnie. We got Mom's purse. Looks cheap. We got a pamphlet about the Forestry Service. And a note. Hi Jan, I got 2 tickets for ENF on Thursday, but my girlfriend says she doesn't want to go. Her taste in music... So that's EWF, Earth, Wind and Fire, I guess. Her taste in music rears its ugly head again. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in. More fun than clearing brush in the freezing rain, right? Rich. Definitely getting the suspicion that maybe they was fucking. And I know that's a very crass way of putting it, but I don't know, it certainly seems that way. There's that feminist propaganda again. So we've got a note here. Sam, since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges and from using your car for anything except going to and from school. We understand what you are going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is in the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so this won't have to happen again. So yeah, they're really not liking the fact that Lonnie and her are doing stuff behind closed doors. Distributing inappropriate materials on school grounds. Phone call to students' parents. Out of school suspension. See, that's what you get for putting around feminist propaganda.
Interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But They saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something, but they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Yeah. I mean, it depends where you were from. I mean, 20 years ago isn't really that long, but there were a lot of repressed people. It's only really in the past, well, 20 years really that people have been a lot more open to alternative lifestyles like that. Anyway, this is from, I don't know, Italy maybe? God, no buts in heaven. Hi Mom, Dad and Sam. The Vatican, I was right, kind of, is weird. Yeah, I guess it would be weird, lots of priests everywhere. As you can see, the Catholic Church still has a lot of money left over from the Middle Ages. I've gotten to see all of the art, including the Sistine Chapel, ceiling, and the sculptures by Michelangelo, Donatello, and the rest of the Ninja Turtles. Mom, we'll have to come back together. I would love to be here with someone who really appreciates the history behind everything. Also, Sam, they have various relics, as in pieces of important dead people, so you should probably come too. Next up, Barcelona. Calm down, Dad. I won't get gored by a bull. Probably. Love, Kate. It's nice to know that they're keeping all the postcards. Now, there's a few things to look at in this place. There's just so much to read. First off, congratulations, Janice Greenbrier. By that Carol person again. I don't know, her writing is kind of hard for me to read. I don't know what it is. We got a crumpled manuscript. The Accidental Warrior. Don't give up on this, honey. So Terence crumpled this up and the wife pulled it out and said, look, give it another shot. It'll be fine. More lights not working, or just a different switch for them. God damn, lightning, you loud. Anyway, what else we got here? We have the kitchen and obviously another cassette tape somewhere. Somewhere being here. Yeah, that's one of the things. You've probably noticed it the last while. Every time I move my mouse over something, it goes really slow when I try to move it away. It's... I don't know, it's like whenever something is selected, it just becomes almost impossible to move away from it. It's really rather annoying. And there's nothing in that fridge. Honestly, I would love to have one of those fancy American fridges, but we don't have space for it in our house. Oh well. Let's see, we got an invitation to Mr. Richard Morris Patermack and Helen Margaret getting married. So that's nice. And Sam's schedule. Working at Crown Burger on Bethel Road, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m, Saturday, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. So she had a part-time job. It's always handy. And all the presses are empty. Dishwasher is not empty, but there's no point in doing anything with it. God, I mean, they haven't even finished putting in the whole kitchen. So there's really not a lot to see here. A lot of potato chips, some cereal. Ooh, bran fiber. Go away. Just tuna dinner, more boxes and stuff. Just general crap, really. Anything you can shove in a microwave or just pour some boiling water on it. I suppose when you don't really have much of a place to cook, you kind of just gotta make do. And then of course you can get pizza. Okay, what we got here? We have this story. Samantha and Daniel were in the woods one day. It was sunny, and they were on an adventure, but they went to the darkest part of the woods, and it got dark. Daniel said, "Are you scarred?" to Samantha. Samantha said, "No. Are you?" They laughed and went more into the bad part. Then they went to a part there was never there before, and there was a ship, a pirate ship, on an ocean. Samantha said, "I'll be the captain and you be the first mate." Daniel said, "Aye aye, captain," and they went on the pirate ship and started sailing away. Aww. So originally the Captain Allegra and the first mate story was her and her friend, who clearly liked her, and then it changed as she grew up and she realized that she wasn't interested in him, and instead she was interested in Lonnie.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie, and then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. And for some reason, I almost believed him.
So this is like the garage area? Yeah, garage. Okay, I'll go look at that. I want to read this letter first. Congratulations on your new position, dear Regional Conservation Director Greenbrier. Having received your formal acceptance letter, I write to congratulate you on your new position as Regional Conservation Director of the State Forestry Service. We wish you luck in your final weeks at Flintlock National Forest and very much look forward to welcoming you to your new desk in the State Forestry Office at 8 AM on May 1st. Well, that's very nice of him. And as soon as we go in here, we've got the Accidental Pariah. That's a alternate artwork on the cover. That's nice. Ooh. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, first let me say that I hope this missive finds you well. Hell, it feels like a goddamn miracle that it finds you at all. Do you know how long we've been trying to track you down? Worry not, we aren't the feds, the men in black, or any other sort of creeping fascist hobgoblins. In fact, we're on your side. Let me start from the beginning. Unknown Dimension is what you might call a specialist publishing house. We traffic in the weird, the ahead of its time, the lost but not forgotten by a small but dedicated group of plugged-in bibliophiles type of out-there, mass-market shunning, visionary expression that refuses to be taken on anything but its own terms. How sad and pathetic is that description of their business? Fucking new age hipster wannabes. Anyway, we've had an unparalleled run since our inception, 4 years ago, unearthing and reviving Christ or zombie-like timeless works such as N.N. Hosnan's Message of the Snake Men, It's Inside Me by Jane Keller, and Emil Kruger's oft-banned Venusian Flesh Traders. But ever since we discovered tattered copies of your accidental stories at a church rummage sale in Long Branch, New Jersey, it's supposed to be Long Beach, New Jersey, isn't it? We've been trying to track down the author of this weird and dark American outsider art. It's just the kind of forgotten portal into 20th century civilization's anxieties and delusions that our readers lose their minds over. James Bond and Harrison Ford might be the dick-swinging heroes that modern suburban American wants, but John Russell, mild-mannered insurance agent by day, reckless, history-revising sociopath by night, is the twisted peacekeeper that it deserves. It is our mission to bring him back to life. Okay, so I've typed plenty. What do we want from you? We want your permission to reprint the work, since your original publisher Mercury Books folded a decade ago. We want you to supply a new foreword for the books to appear in brand new editions of The Accidental Savior and The Accidental Pariah, to be produced by Unknown Dimension as a limited run and marketed directly to our highly discerning customer base. And we want to offer you a portion of the proceeds, contract to follow, assuming you're interested in coming along with us on this weird odyssey. We look forward to embarking with you and to thrusting your work screaming back into the awaiting palms of an unsuspecting American public. It's about time. Blast off. So yeah, it's a bunch of weirdos that are into conspiracy theories and reading books about them, even if they're admitted fictional and probably thinking they're real. Sam, your mother and I will be away for a long weekend celebrating our anniversary, June 3 to 7. We will be camping in the gorge, but we will give you a call on the way home. Sorry, the kitchen is still mid-renovation. Never trust a contractor. $40 is on the table to order pizza while we're gone. Be good, Dad. Well, at least they gave her money for pizza. And put the lid on there, close it up.